the chairman of the Muslim Community Lagos University is already here as well. And we have eminent personalities who are already seated there. I've been told that the bus of the university is on its way and it's almost here. So, inshallah, ní agbẹ́ ọlọ́run bá tó bá ti di 10:30 a máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò yìí. Àrí pé ẹjọ́ á sì tún la ẹ má jẹ́ apariwo bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò máa tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ń sìn. Ẹ ṣe we will start inshallah when it's 10:30 on the dot. And àwọn tó bá ń bọ̀ náà wọ́n á tún bá ń rìn pẹ̀lú ayọ̀ àtàláfíà. Àwọn tó ń bọ̀ náà lágbẹ́ ọlọ́run wọn á bá wa ní orí ètò náà. Dr. Gab, what do we have next?
Thank you very much. We want to acknowledge all the Muslim Ummah who are joining us in the virtual space. I am aware that the program is hybrid, as we have people here physically, we have people participating also in the virtual space. I can see already that we have a number of people in the virtual space. We have Brother Rabiu Moritala, we have Brother Ismail Ayola, we also have Professor Olawi already in the virtual space, and of course many other persons. We thank you for joining. Inshallah, we will commence the program in earnest. May I request that as we come in, you please sit from the front row so that we can have an organized sitting arrangement. Àwọn gbogbo àwa tí à ń wọlé pé kí ìjókòó náà lè jọjú, ẹ jẹ́ kí a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jókòó láti ọwọ́ iwájú kí Ọlọ́run bá kó san gbogbo wa ní ẹ̀san olóore.
Allow me, Dr. Gab, thank you for that information. Representative, she is the head of the department, accounting faculty of management science, Lagos State University, Professor Seliat Bolaniwa. Assalamu alaikum. You are welcome.
Dr. Siddiq Okonawo for the opening dua. Dr. Siddiq Okonawo is a lecturer in the Department of Religions and Peace Study here in Lagos State University. Mariama.
أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من زوال الإيمان ومن شماتة الأعداء ومن الشيطان الرجيم ومن الشيطان اللعين إنه من سليمان وإنه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا والحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله والحمد لله الذي لم يتخذ ولدا ولم يكن له شريك في الملك ولم يكن له ولي من الذل فكبره تكبيرا أحمده سبحانه وتعالى حمدا كثيرا وأشكره جزيلا وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له شهادة عبد لم يخش أحدا إلا الله وأشهد أن سيدنا ومولانا محمد كل من صلى الله عليه وسلم عبده ورسوله أرسله الله نبيا ورحمة كافة للعالمين اللهم صل وسلم وبارك وارحم وترحم على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه واتباعه الحر الميامين وسلم تسليما كثيرا أيا أحبة في الله وأحييكم بتحيات مباركة أقول السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. While we are still waiting for the master of the ceremony to establish the protocol, I want to start this opening prayer after acknowledging and testifying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is one without equal nor associates, and testifying to the messengership of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I would like to acknowledge our fathers here seated, starting with my father, our own father, former Dean of Arts, Professor Okweloye, the mentor of mentors. Our father, the one and only chief imam we have, my own father, Professor I.A.B, son Adamallah Wayata Sheikh, the chairman of the Muslim community, our own father, the former dean, our father, Professor Babatunde Ari Yusuf. I recognize my father, our own father, our brother in the community, Professor Olumoko. Adam Allah Wayata. We want to recognize my own father as well. We are from the same place. I was telling him, Daddy, this is where I am. And he was like, are you sure? And he's no other person other than Professor Muhammad Tawfiq Abdul Razak, the representative of the Vice Chancellor, our mother, the HOD of Accountancy Department, all others seated. My own father, our father, Alhaji Muniru Bankole, the MD of Medview, and engineer Fisayo. While acknowledging every one of you, I must not forget to acknowledge my father as well, who happens to be the co-host of today's event, Professor Abdul Rafiq Okuneye. I decided to tarry the recognition of the guest speaker today because I want to use a particular voice to welcome him to our midst. He's my brother, we are from the same area, and the voice in which he's going to recognize is the voice of our father who taught us, who taught those who taught us. Al-Marhum Sheikh Muhammad Kamaluddin Habibullah Al-Adabi. I'm recognizing you, our Honorable Justice Abdul Rahim Ahmed Sari, with this voice that Baba used to start his sermon. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Man amila salihan falinafsi wa man asaa fa'alayha wa ma rabbuka bizallamin lil abid. When our father, we are using this lecture to immortalize his name, was living, this verse I just read is a message to every one of us for whatever we do. We should always leave a legacy. This sermon, this lecture is for the legacy, it's for us to remember somebody who has contributed immensely to the development of Islam and progress of Islam while he was alive and in Lasso community. We want to thank Almighty Allah for sparing our life till today and for granting us the opportunity to witness this year's lecture. Gone are the days. If you remember when we started this lecture, we started it with some people. Today they are no longer alive. Some of us were aspiring to be in this Ramadan. Today, countless have gone. Still those of us that we are living today, we don't know what is going to happen till tomorrow or till next Ramadan. Our prayer is that as we are starting this lecture today, may Allah accept it as an act of ibadah for every one of us. And may Allah let it be hujjah for us in the day of resurrection and not hujjah against us. وَتُبْ عَلَيْنَا يَا مَوْلَانَا إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ وَأَهْدِنَا وَوَفِّقْنَا إِلَى الْحَقِّ وَإِلَى طَرِيقِ الْمُسْتَقِيمِ ونجينا من الهم والغم والكرب العظيم. اللهم صغر الدنيا في أعيننا وعزل جلالك في قلوبنا ووفقنا بمرضاتك وارزقنا سعادة الدارين واكفنا عمهما. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من الهم والحزن ونعوذ بك من العجز والكسل ونعوذ بك من الجبن والبخل ونعوذ بك من غلابة الدين وكان الرجال. ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا ربنا آتنا في الدنيا أحسنة وفي الآخرة أحسنة وقنا عذاب النار وادخلنا الجنة مع الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار يا رب العالمين. There is one Ramadan and Professor Balogun lecture that we are going to witness, and it's going to be the last in our lifetime. The one we are starting today, may it not be the last time for every one of us. And for every one of us, wherever we are coming from, including our father, the guest lecturer of today, who traveled all the way from Kwara State, Ilorin, may Allah return every one of us safely back to our destination. Al-Fatiha. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Under Subhana Rabbika, I must recognize the school bus because 23 is almost by the corner. Our brother, you are welcome, sir. Subhana Rabbika Rabbil Izzati Amma Yasifun wassalamu ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
I've been told that we need to establish the protocol by way of inviting our guests to the IT room, and it's not going to be a human job for me. But once we establish the protocol, we would like to call on one of our brothers that will take the next agenda of the program. Yes, let's start it this way. We have the Rep of Vice Chancellor of Lagos University right here. She's the other president and the head of department, Accounting, Faculty of Management Sciences, Lagos University. We have the pleasure to invite to their IT group, Professor Sehila Polariwa. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Welcome the Vice Chancellor, our motherly scholar, scholarly mother, ably represented by our mother,
Professor Sehila.
Welcome. At this point, distinguished Muslim Ummah, would like to bring to the high table the person who is going to be feeding our soul today, and that is the guest lecturer for the day, the Qadi Sharia Court of Appeal, Kwara State, His Honorable Luminary, Honorable Justice Abdul Rahim Ahmad Sai. At-Takbir. At-Takbir.
You're welcome, sir. We appreciate your presence.
Can't guest lecturer, we are right.
Also, in that light as well, we have the boss of the university. Somebody talked about the talk. I'm going to say you. You know what important I know boss and say, we have in and this morning, and it didn't come alone, but we like to appreciate the president of our professor of Lagos University, Alhaji Babatunde Saheed Olayinka. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bossa, I'm up looking. Hey, back to you on Takbir.
May I invite to the high table also, like I described him earlier, our own Primus Mr. Paris, a scholar par excellence, an administrator extraordinaire, the chief imam, Lagos State University Muslim Community, Professor I.A.B. At-Takbir. At-Takbir, you know, now the big former vice chancellor.
I want to know what to go. I don't know what you need. Okay. But we are here. Yes, in that direction as well, because of time, we like to appreciate the president of the chairman, Lagos University Muslim Community, Professor Babatunde Yusuf. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
barakatuh. To also be on the high table is the co-host of today and the chair, Professor I.A.B. BALOGUN Foundation, and now educationist, Professor Rafi O. Okuneye. At-Takbir.
Okay, quickly let me recognize the presence of she's retired but not tired, and anytime we have events at Lagos University, she's always on hand to ensure that she's part of that program. I'd like to welcome to this event our mother, our mommy, Mrs. Anat Adesukomi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this program. We have in our midst one of our, we have unions in Basu, Sanu, Haswan, all the rest, Nasu, Nat. The chairman of that Senior Staff Association of Nigeria University, because that's my concern, I belong to that as well. I don't know about others. I have with us Alhaji Comrade Shehi Lawal. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Very importantly, I'd like to also once again welcome, acknowledge, appreciate, and bring to this side of the hall the former chairman, Nasu Muslim Community, former commissioner, Osun State, former dean, Faculty of Arts, Lagos State University, our own father and a renowned scholar, Professor Neyubuddin Okperuye.
Thank you.
A fẹ́ fi àsìkò yìí kí gbogbo àwọn ọ̀gá wa tí wọ́n ti dé tí wọ́n wà ní orí ìdókòó. Tí a bá ní bí ẹ ṣe pàtàkì tó ní a ṣe máa ní kí gbogbo yìí máa bọ̀ ní apá àbíbà ibi ìyàwó fẹ́ kún ju ààyè tó kù gan lọ. Àmọ́ a kí gbogbo yìí ní kíkí tí ó ní àkọlé jù pé assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yes, we have in our midst as well, ladies and gentlemen, the director of Last Pass, that is where so, Mr. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.